Hello out there, virtual world. Welcome, and some of the friends on Zoom here. Welcome. I'm filling in for Mary this morning, and I will be here Friday as well. So this morning it's just going to be a great all-over kind of morning yoga flow for you. If you'd like some music, go ahead and throw on some music. Otherwise, we'll start on all fours. Hands under shoulders. Actually, no. Let me rephrase that. I want you to start seated on your heels. And so if that's uncomfortable for you, you could grab a block or a pillow and pop it underneath. If you'd like a little more this morning, we can tuck our toes under and have a seat right here. So sitting nice and tall and even. Close your eyes and just start to take a couple deep breaths. Giving yourself permission just to be here today. I know it's hard at these at-home practices. 15 minutes even can be a long time. And so if that's all you make today, that's all you make today, and that's fine. You can revisit this class as many times as you need. It's probably going to be about 45 to 50 minutes. But just give yourself permission. If you have to go, you have to go. It's okay, be where you're at, and don't be too hard on yourself this morning. So from here, I want to start just some seated cat-cows. If this is becoming extreme on the feet, go ahead and untuck them and sit on your heels. Taking the fingertips by your temples, though. Inhale, lift through the heart. And as you exhale, round chin to chest. Inhale. Exhale. For 3. Exhale. 2. Each time growing a little larger. Exhale. One more. Big breath in. Exhale. Coming back, neutral spine. We're going to release off of those feet. Give them a little tap if you are still on them, and just come to a gentle seated position here. Taking your right hand down, inhale, left hand comes up and over, big side stretch. And inhale through the middle. Exhale, big side stretch to the right, left. Inhale, pulls us out and come forward. Tucking the toes, lift your hips, find your first down dog. Beginning to pedal the heels. Just noticing how your down dog feels this morning. Maybe you're feeling a little tight, a little creaky. Just find some natural movements here, either rocking side to side, maybe wag the tail, maybe shifting a little forward in the feet and back. We're going to take our left heel to sky, press through your heel, drive through the palms of your hands, and really stretch it up. Bend the knee and allow the hip to start to open as you take the knee up to the ceiling and drop this left heel towards your right shoulder. If it's in your practice and it feels good, you can drop down to that right forearm and find a little more through the side body. Everyone, inhale, press that left heel right back up to the sky, set it down. Breathing in, 2 sides. Take that right heel to sky. Bend the knees, spin the hip open. And if you did on one side, drop that forearm, stretch it out. As you inhale, send the right heel back to the ceiling, down dog. Everyone dropping the knees, bring your big toes to touch and press back into child's pose. Just want you to begin to focus in on your breath in this space. If you practice a Ujjayi breath, we're going to try to go towards that this morning. If you just need maybe a little simpler breath, you're finding it hard to focus this morning, You could just come into a simple sama pranayama, just equal breath, right? So maybe you think of it like a 4 and 4 count. Maybe you have a deeper lung capacity that you could take a little longer breaths, but just try to find a rhythm within your breath in this space. In through your nose, out through your nose. If you're moving into your ujjayi breath, we begin to constrict a little bit at the back of the throat. It's going to create almost like an ocean wave sound. Maybe you've heard it called the Darth Vader sound. And it's not anything super forceful or super obnoxious, right? It's almost just a little background noise. You should definitely hear your own breath though this morning. Once you've found the rhythm within your breath, I want you to go ahead and set an intention for your practice this morning. If you don't have one on top of your mind, you could borrow mine for a while now, and probably forever. Mine has been, I choose to be with what is. Whether that's on your mat, whether that's off your mat, kind of let yourself off the hook this morning. I choose to be with what is. If that means in 10 minutes you need to get up and get off your mat, okay. Home practice is a whole different beast, right? If you're feeling tight this morning and there's postures you just don't feel like you do as normally as well as you typically do, choose to be with that and let it go. It'll be different tomorrow. Whatever intention you've set for yourself, let that go ahead and sink into your heart center. With your inhale, let's come back up to all fours. Nice neutral spine. Draw the low belly in. Try not to round through the back. Try not to stick the tailbone out, right? We're going to take left arm, right leg straight as an arrow. Extend and reach. Open to the diagonal. Come right back center. And release. Switch sides, right arm, left leg. Open to the side walls. Inhale at center. Exhale. One more on each side. Breathe in. Feel that back line begin to engage. Open. Bring it back center. Release. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Open. Bring it right back center. And release. Tap the toes, lift your hips back to your down dog. And then I'm gonna step up to my mat a little differently this morning. So you can make these as big or as small as you'd like, but I wanna take my right foot, I'm gonna circle it around, step right to the center line of my mat. I'm gonna take the left foot, I'm gonna circle it as wide as I can and tiptoe it right in front of that right foot. So right, step forward, left, all the way to the top of the mat, and then bring the feet side by side. 4 inches apart or big toes touching, whichever you practice. Soften the knees here, really let your navel rest over your thighs as the hamstrings begin to wake up this morning. Wiggle it out if you need a little. Maybe even a little side to side if you're feeling tight in those outer hips. Maybe ragdoll, if that's something you enjoy. You've got 3 or so breaths to kind of move around here. Begin to lift your toes, spread them, press them down evenly as well. Taking one more deep breath in. Stay for that exhale, relax behind your neck and shoulders. And then bending the knees, press the floor away as you roll all the way up. Finding your mountain pose, standing nice and tall and even. Press the feet down. Take a slight tuck of the tailbone, especially if you're someone like me, I stick my tailbone out naturally. I got a little more tuck. If you're someone who naturally tucks, you might need to untuck some. So ideally, I'm dropping my tailbone down between my heels. as best as I can tell, which is really easy because I got a screen right there, right? So if you can see yourself, check it out. See where your tailbone's pointing. Eventually it'll become muscle memory. Knit the rib cage in, palms open, reaching down. Let the shoulders relax out of your ears. Begin to inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, hands down as you step back, left foot, low lunge. Right knee is right over heel as you inhale. Maybe your fingertips stay to floor, maybe they stay to blocks, maybe you float them. Hands down as you step back, down dog. Come forward on your inhale through plank. Dropping our knees this first round, and this is always your option. Elbows hug in as you lower all the way. Slide your hands back by your lowest ribs. Press the toes down as you inhale, baby cobra. You can float the hands or not. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes, pressing back knees, toes, down dog. Inhale as your left heel rises. Exhale as you step that knee to chest, left foot by left thumb. Help it forward if you need. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Circle the palms, reach up. Exhale, right back in. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, right foot. Press the floor away as you inhale. Exhale, down dog. Forward through your plank. Knees or toes. Lower halfway this time, or if you're going back for baby cobra, lower all the way. Press down through the laces of your feet. Open and lift through your heart. Expand through the collarbones. Tuck the toes. Lift your hips, down dog. Right heel rises. As you exhale, knee to chest, step that right foot by right thumb. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to shins as you inhale. Exhale. Inhale all the way up. Starting to feel that rhythm as it comes in now. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands to shins. Exhale as you step back, left foot. Breathe in, press the floor away. Almost letting the breath now become a rocking chair for your mind as you breathe and move and sink. Inhale. Knees or toes, chaturanga. Up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left heel rises. Knee to chest on the travel step, left foot by left thumb, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to shins, inhale. Exhale. All the way up, ride that breath. Exhale, right back in. Inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, plant the palms as you step that right foot lightly back. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down, down dog. Forward through your plank. Lower halfway. Up dog. Down dog. Right heel rises. Knee to chest on the travel. Step right foot by right thumb. Inhale. Exhale. Hands to shins. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in all the way up. Roll through that breath. Exhale, hands into prayer. Bring your big toes to touch if they're not already. We're going to go through a sun salvi, and you're more than welcome to modify it however you like. I'm going to give you lots of options to modify it. But first, at the top of your mat with your hands in Namaste. Once again, standing very even. I just want to take a few breaths kind of moving the prana around this morning. We're going to inhale, palms up. Exhale, press them down, sweep them back center. Inhale, palms up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, press the palms down and back. One more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hands in prayer. Stay for that exhale. Inhale, Utkatasana or chair pose. Press the weight into the heels. Sink back, squeeze the inner thighs together, move the ankle bones and the heels down and out. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, hands to shins. As you exhale, plant the palms. If it's in your practice, you can hop to chaturanga or float, or we can step through plank, lower chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Stay here and breathe or come with me as we step our right foot forward, spin the left heel down. Inhale brings you up, warrior one. As soon as you're up, you're right back down. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Left foot steps forward as your right heel spins down. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog, and breathe. 5 deep breaths in through your nose. Out through your nose. Look to the top of your mat as you bend your knees. Take a little hop, step, or float. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhaling, half lift. Exhale, hop or step it back. Up dog. Down dog, you're more than welcome to stay here. Come with me one more time. Right foot by right thumb, left heel down, warrior one. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left foot by left thumb, right heel down, inhale. Exhale. Up dog. Down dog. Stay and breathe. Feel yourself slow the breath down. Feel your body nice and warm now. As you inhale, we're going to take our left heel to sky. As you exhale, come forward into cheetah pose, nose to knee, and go right back up. Exhale, creating a little fire in the belly. Come forward, right back. One more, come forward. Maybe you give that knee a little kiss. Step left foot by left thumb. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, crescent lunge. And we're going to come forward as we straighten that left leg. So blocks are friends here as you come down into pyramid pose. Drive out of that right leg. So notice I'm still sending that right hip forward in space. I'm not kicking it back or to the side. Hands can be to blocks or floor, depending how your hamstrings feel today. And coming right back in to crescent lunge. So we can move between the two with or without the blocks. I'm going to come forward, squeeze the inner thighs, especially if you're going no hands, right? Want to be real strong and stable through those legs. Let your inhale pull you right back up. Do it one more time. Exhale. And from here, keep the arms long beside you. So if you're on blocks, see if you can lift them back. I'm going to bend the knee. Try to pull your belly away from that front thigh. Step right into warrior three. Reach through those fingers. Stretch it back. Feet land side by side. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Hop, step, or float it back. You can always bypass these vinyasas too and just go straight into down dog. We'll meet there. Stay and breathe. Taking your right heel to sky. Come forward, knee to chest, nose to knee. Really press them out away, round. Press to that heel, inhale. Exhale, cheetah. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, cheetah, crunch and hold. Press, press, press. Step your right foot by your right thumb. Inhale brings you up, full crescent lunge. Watch your knees over your heel, and we're really strong to that left leg. So my left inner thigh is really trying to pull me back, while my right thigh is trying to drag me in. Arms come up. All right, so the choice is yours, with or without blocks. Be very mindful we're not locking this knee out, and be mindful that you're not feeling any pain or anything. So if I need to come forward, hands to blocks, I do. I'd like to see a nice long spine wherever you are, if that's hands to blocks right here, or folded right here. Press into the big toe on this right foot to send that hip back in space. At the same time, you're pressing into the big toe on the left foot to send that hip forward in space. Super strong squeeze here, like I'm scissoring them together. So now I ride that inhale right back up. Take your time. Move with intention and stability through this. Come forward. Hands to floor blocks, or we can fly. Inhale. One more. Take it back. Exhale. Now, if you have your hands on those blocks, see if you can slide them long beside you. Roll the shoulders down and back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together so you're firing up that back line. Bend this front knee. See if you can pull your belly away from the thigh. Step right into warrior three. Press, press, press through that standing heel for 3, 2. Feet land side by side. Inhale right into that chair pose. Very nice. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hop, step, or float it back. Up dog. Down dog. Let's add on to that sequence there. Take an inhale, left heel rises. Come forward, knee to chest crunch. Inhale. Exhale, crunch hard each time. Pull that knee in. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, bring it in and hold. Step left foot by left thumb. Inhale brings you up, crescent lunge. Exhale, pyramid. Find it, pause in it. We're holding it this round. Nice strong back. Roll those shoulders down and back. Spread your fingers. Press into the ball of that back foot. Bend this left knee, and I'm going to step forward, warrior three. Taking right arm forward and switch. Hopefully you don't have a wall in front of you like I do. Switch. Do it one more time. Left arm forward, right arm back. And breathe in. I'm going to come up, crossing this right leg behind left. Take the right arm up and over, big side bend. Feel that beautiful stretch right through that outer hip, through the rib cage. From here, let's take our left arm under right like you're going into eagle. I'm going to bend into my knees, squeeze that right heel into my glute, squeeze my inner thighs, and kind of sit into this funky eagle, right? Squeeze your heel into your butt. Sit as low as you can for 3. Keep sinking. 2 and 1. From here, press the floor away, unravel. Right hand comes to floor or block right in front of that left foot. Revolved half moon. Reach for all 4 corners of that room. Press everything away from your midline for 3, 2, and step back, land. You can keep that right hand to floor or block. Move it inside the left foot though. Sink in. Revolve through the crown of your head. Pull your navel in and away from your thighs for 3, 2, and from here, I'm going to take a big breath. Windmill those arms up. Turn to the side of my mat and have a seat right into goddess pose. Heels in, toes out, like a 10 and 2 or 1 and 11. Watch your knees are tracking the second, third toe, and really sit in here. So we can kind of shift side to side, depending how those hips feel today, but imagine you're kind of sitting on a bench, dusting that bench with your booty. For 3, 2, 1, stand tall, turn your toes to the side end of your mat, breathe in, and as you exhale, fold. Stay and breathe, take any variation here you enjoy. Continue to shift the weight slightly forward into the balls of the feet. So you feel those sits bones tip up. You feel the backs of the legs beginning to open. Try to relax behind your heart and your neck and your shoulders. Maybe take the head yes and no very gently. And as you inhale, bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Taking a half forward fold right here. So grow nice and long through the spine. As you exhale, release. Tick-tock the toes back to the top of your mat. Plant your hands, exit to down dog or chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Right heel rises. Knee to chest on the travel, crunch. Inhale, right back up. Exhale, crunch, squeeze it in. Inhale. Good news is we're doing the core right here. You're not going to be doing boat later, most likely. Step your right foot, that right thumb. Inhale, brings you all the way up. Press and lunge. Find your footing. Get real strong and stable right here before we go anywhere else. Begin to come forward with that long spine. Draw the shoulder blades back. Feel these back muscles right here begin to fire up for you. Press your big toes down. Bend the right knee. Step right into your warrior 3. Release that left arm forward. And switch, almost like you're dragging the fingers through water. Super light. Switch. One more switch. And now stand up, cross left behind right. Try to get the pinky toes together. Big side bends. Look down at the floor at the right. Taking right arm under left this time. Vine, so we can cross backs of hands touch or palms come together. Bend into your standing leg. Pull that left heel into your right glute. Sink into this space as deep as you can. Play with it. It's okay if you wobble for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, explode you open. Left hand to floor block. Revolved half moon. Press through that left heel. Spread your toes. Flex your foot. Keep reaching. Keep opening. And soften the standing knee. Step back. Lunge, twist. Left hand down and side. Breathe and revolve a little more now. On your inhale, we come up. Heels in, toes out. Goddess pose. Sit back in. Open it up. Sit an inch deeper. A couple deep breaths. Bring your hands wherever's comfortable. Hands to prayer. You want full goddess or right here. Sit an inch. Lift an inch. Sit an inch. Lift an inch. For 5. Breathe. Press the big toes down. 4. 3. Yes, it's burning. It's supposed to. 2. You can do it. 1 more. Hold. 4, 3, 2, stand tall. Turn the toes to me, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Taking any variation, once again, you enjoy. You can walk the hands back through. These fingers around big toes. If headstand is in your practice and you practice that at home, you can do that. I'm not going to do that on film because if you don't practice headstand, I really don't want you trying it for the first time by yourself at home. If you've got the variation I do here, press your big toes into those peace fingers, elbows to the side wall. Now actively draw your head down. I love this nice active release. So find what feels good in your body. You've got another 4 breaths if you are in that headstand. Inhale 2. Last deep breath in here. Stay for the exhale. As you inhale, release the hands. Come back underneath those shoulders. Half lift. Nice strong lift of the low belly. And tick-tock the toes back to the top of your mat. Step back, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Breathing in. Let's add on one more time. Take your left heel to sky. Knee to chest on the travel. Hold it in this time. Nose to knee. Tap the floor, chest. Floor, chest. You can drop your right knee if we need. Tap, lift. Tap, lift. 3, 2, 1. Step that left foot by left thumb. Inhale, crescent. As you exhale, come forward. Let's kind of link these moves all together here. Nice strong lift. Step forward, warrior 3. Take right arm forward. Just one switch this time. As you stand tall, right behind left. Big side bend. Look down at the floor on the left. Take left arm. Funky eagle. Bend into that left leg. Squeeze the right heel into your left glute. Squeeze your inner thighs. Think Susan Summers Thigh Master here. Inhale, explode you open. Hand to floor block. Step back, land softly. Take an inhale. Exhale, revolve a little deeper. Breathe in as you come up through your goddess pose. Sink in. All right, from here, we're gonna pivot on the feet. So, crescent lunge, tap, goddess. So we pivot, left, center. One more, pivot, tap, come up, crescent lunge. Inhale, arms up. As you exhale, cartwheel those hands down. Step right into standing splits. Nose towards your shin. Don't even think lift. Think how far can I press my heels away from one another for 3, 2, and 1. Feet land side by side. Wiggle that out. Forward fold. You can take your hands right and left. Inhale as you inhale as you sit into chair. Woo, it's early for me. Exhale, fold. Inhaling, half lift. Exhale, hop, step, or float it back. Up dog. Down dog. Breathe in. Right heel rises. Bring that right knee to chest. Shoulders right over wrist. Tap the floor, chest. Floor, chest. 5. You can do this. Breathe. 4, 3, 2. Up and hold. Right foot by right thumb. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, pyramid. Reach your heart to the wall in front of you. Fire up through the back line. Into that right knee. Warrior three. Take right arm forward. Remember, just one switch. Step. Left foot behind right. Breathe in and stretch. Reach for opposite ends. Funky eagle. Right arm under left. Bend into that right leg. Right leg. Pull your left heel. Just fried my brain, y'all. Bring that left heel into the right glute. Sit low. Lower. Lower. Inhale. Left hand down. Right hand high. Revolved half moon. Step back with control. Lunge twist. Take that inhale. Windmill the arms up with you as you come. Goddess pose. Pivot on the feet. We're going right this time. So goddess, pivot, drop. Goddess, pivot, tap. One more. Goddess, pivot, knee down, crescent lunge. Arms up. Exhale, hands down. Shift the weight into this right foot. Left heel to sky. Imagine a resistance band between your heels and now try to stretch it. Press, press, press. Drive your right heel to the floor. Lengthen through that left heel. For 3, 2, and feet land forward, fold. Wiggle that out. Inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, fold. Stepping back or hopping back through one final vinyasa here. Up dog, down dog. As you inhale, let's take that left heel to sky. Bring that left knee towards your left wrist as you figure for that leg beneath you. So this might be where you grab a block and pop it under that left hip or a pillow. Or if you practice pigeon pose, we can slide back. So if you are propped up, I just want you to work kind of coming even between the hips. If you're in pigeon, before we rest, I want to tuck those right toes. I want to lift that thigh so it becomes more of an active pigeon. You can take hands to prayer or even hands overhead, but see my thigh is floating that floor. Flex this front foot and breathe for 3. One more. As you exhale, slowly melt forward. Come back onto the laces of that right foot. Drop this right hip down. Take a couple of deep breaths. Gently walking your hands back underneath you if you came down, resting more. We're all going to draw this right leg into 90-90. So if you're on a pillow, you might be able to remove it or a block. If not, that's okay. Sit here. If this is really intense, going through the front of this right hip and outer hip, stay here in this just stag legs. Otherwise, I want to sit nice and tall and work a little hip mobility. So I'm going to lift this back leg. I'm going to circle it around and tap that right big toe outside of my left knee as best I can. Bring it back. If I can, I float and kick. Come back forward. For 3. Tap. 2. Tap. Take it back. Hold. Little lifts if you can. 4. 3. 2. 1. Land. Take your left hand by your left hip and inhale, spiral up, stretching that out. So squeeze the inner thighs as you send the hips forward more. You can look up for more of a back bend, or you can even look down at that left hand if that felt better on your neck. You exhale, slowly release. Bring that right foot across on top. We can go a simple cross-legged position, easy pose, which would be right here. You can come modified, half lotus, or if you're needing it today, like me, double pigeon or fire logs. So I'm going to try to stack my shins parallel, right on top of one another, knee over ankle, ankle over knee. You'll feel this really strong into those outer hips and ice key bands. So sitting nice and tall wherever you choose to be. Make sure you're rooted through the sit bones, remove any flesh. Inhale, and as you exhale, come towards me. Fold, but press back through those hips. Surrender. Inhale as you slowly roll it back up. And so we're going to go back to down dog however you'd like to get there. Lots of different ways. You could simply uncross your legs and step back. Or if you're feeling a little more playful, we can uncross. We can come forward, hop, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Those are always, always optional. Feel free to skip vinyasas whenever you need, but also challenge yourself whenever you feel you need. Take an inhale, right heel to sky. Let's just mirror image all that on the other side, and I'll get you out of here. So figure for that leg. Take time to decide, do I need a pillow under the side? I'd rather have a block and be even between my legs than be way off onto one side or the other. Only you can help yourself with that today. I can't really see you. Drag those left toes back. And if you're comfortable in pigeon, let's go for that active pigeon first. Tuck the toes, sit nice and tall, float that left thigh like a little pigeon, right? Hands overhead, hands to prayer, whatever you need this morning. Lengthen for 3, 2, and surrender into your pigeon pose. Press down to the full top of that right foot. Settle in. So if you've made it this far in this class, you should be really proud of yourself. Even as an instructor, this home practice has been a challenge. And I mean, I have children at home, but even if you don't have children, it's a different space, right? It's not the same as being in a studio. So I commend you highly for sticking with your practice, whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or you've made it 43 minutes, you know? So congratulations. Super proud of you all, and I love seeing you guys all on here. Take one more deep breath in. Hold the breath at the top. And as you exhale, just let it all go. Walking your hands back underneath. We're going to draw that left leg into that stag position. And so if you looked at the legs, they're kind of in a 90-90 shape, knee coming out of hip, knee coming out of hip. If you have any pain in this position, modify. Use your pillow. Don't move into the hip mobility if your hip's not ready or enjoying that today. So sitting nice and tall, I'm going to see if I can lift, circle that around, and tap. Take it back and kick. Come forward, tap. For 3, tap. 2, tap. Take it back and hold and do little knee lifts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Land it. Right hand by right hip. Use your inhale. Press into the edges of the feet. Spiral up. Beautiful. Open through the chest. And slowly lower down. We're going to draw that left foot on top this time. Mirror imaging whatever option you took on the first side if possible. So if you did double pigeon, come with me into that double pigeon. Flex the feet nice and strong. Press the knees down wherever you are. Remove any flesh from the sits bones. Take an inhale, grow long. Exhale, fold. You inhale, slowly roll up. Take the legs open into straddle. All right, so once again, remove any flesh or bonus material from back there. Hands are gonna frame this left foot. Press through the gas pedal in a car, spread the toes. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, try not to lean back too much, 1. Fold out over that left thigh. Make sure your right sits bone isn't escaping the floor. Toes stay at 12 o'clock on both feet. You inhale, let's roll it up and switch sides. Frame, lift. 3, 2, 1, melt down over that thigh. And gently roll it up. Bring the soles of the feet together and then a little further out in front of you today for diamond. Get a little more into those hip heads. And so I'm going to come forward like a turtle, rounding through the shell. Inhale, roll up. And so moving into our final posture today, I'm going to let you choose. I found it more helpful in my own home while meditating to sit up in a seated posture. If you have a pillow, it's a great tool to kind of sit on and meditate. If you prefer Shavasana, though, go ahead and roll back. Take any last little twist or anything that feels good in your body here. If you're seated, you can also do a little twist here. But just take the next 5 to 10 breaths to really start to settle in wherever you are. And what we're going to do is I'm going to lead us in, and then I'm going to leave you. I'm going to turn this off. You stay as long as you personally want or need to. In all honesty, meditation these days has been difficult to come into at long times. And so a couple minutes is better than nothing, right? So when you're ready, get into a comfortable position, whether you're seated today or laying down. See if you can close your eyes. Just begin to take a couple deep breaths. Not trying to shape or form your breath. Just let it go at its own pace and rhythm now. And then come back to that mantra or that intention we set at the beginning of class. Whether you borrowed mine, which was I choose to be with what is, or whether you had something on your heart today, I want you to bring that back to the forefront of your mind. Whether that's repeating it to yourself like a mantra, or whether it's just bringing back that image or whatever it was for you. Feel yourself slowing down. Feel everything begin to melt. Feeling a radiant sense of well-being begin to bubble up through the solar plexus around that heart space. I want you to stay in that radiance today.